Nice. 70.
No clue.
74, 73?
We don't get paid to know that.
Something like that.
Oh, we have an ad read that I want to start out with.
Let's go.
Everybody, welcome back to the Twiiceaweek podcast. This is very exciting. We actually finally have a sponsor, JJ's Pizza Shack. It is in Tiger Point. It's right by the Starbucks in Tiger Point where Shane's Rib Shack used to be. They got crazy specials all season long, big NFL shit. Monday Night Football, $1 wing night, 6 p.m. to close. They got Saturday college game day all day, $7 domestic pitchers, $5 crown and down. What?
Crown and down.
$5 crown and down?
That sounds fun.
That's when you take so many shots of whiskey, you get a little retarded. Thursday Night Football, BOGO appetizer, 6 p.m. to close, $7 domestic pitchers. NFL Sunday, all day, $20 beer buckets, 6 beers, $5 crown and down. It's a great place. You guys should go check it out. If you tell them that Twiiceaweek sent you, they will get you buy one, get one on them beers.
Oh, nice. There we have it. Let's get right into it.
We'll get right into it.
There's a new island. New island just formed.
What? Like from a volcano?
New island just formed, bro. How crazy is that?
But it may soon disappear.
Yeah,
Have they named it?
I don't think so. Pretty crazy stuff. I saw that and was like, you know what? That's something people need to know. 8.6 acres stood at around 50 feet above sea level as of September 19th from a volcano.
Was from a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's farther out of the water than fucking Fort Myers.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, I should have sent the hurricane that way. That's terrible. Dude, speaking of that hurricane.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. For people that like don't live in Florida, we escaped a big boy.
A big guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We're over in the Panhandle. So.
Yeah, way up yonder.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been terrible, man. I think that I was the only person that actually prepared. My mom was going out of town, so she was freaking out. So I took off work on Monday and put about 150 sandbags up with Josh. We did get 20-mile-per-hour gusts out of the north.
Better safe than sorry.
Just beaming sunshine.
Yep.
If it would have, like, I totally understand why she was going out of town. She wanted to make sure everything was taken care of. There's no seawall left because of Sally.
Yeah.
So if it would, like, storm surge was crazy, totally even fucked, way harder.
It would have been, it would have been catastrophic. It was catastrophic.
I like watching, like, hurricane forecasting and those news people because there's no agenda behind it as far as like they're obviously not getting paid off to do something or whatever. They're just like super into like storms and they get excited about it and they try their best to like call it how it is.
Yeah.
But they did not fucking know what the hell this thing was doing at any time.
The cone was huge. The cone of uncertainty.
Monster cone. Yeah, it's literally called the cone of uncertainty. Mm-hmm. And then they're thinking it's going to hit Florida as a Category 1 and it's 4 miles per hour off from being a Cat 5 when it hits.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they're saying this might be the most expensive storm to ever hit Florida, which is insane.
Oh, it's going down in history for sure. Think about the videos we're going to see when they all get power back.
Oh, dude.
So many people stayed. Mm-hmm. DeSantis confirmed today that there were 21 fatalities so far. God.
That's got to be the worst way to die, dude.
Just Mother Nature. Just I mean, that's kind of like when surfers die. It's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
You're just at the mercy of whatever she's going to do.
Just getting thrashed around in storm surge.
The only thing with surfing, though, is like you choose to be out there, like, and you're trying to get stoked.
Yeah. With this, you can die.
With this, it was like 3 days ago, you should have left.
Yeah. And you drown in your living room. Imagine that.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm. In the comfort of your own home.
Who knows, man? It could be your own fucking dresser just came floating by when you weren't looking and it just clocked you.
Yeah.
That's what put you down.
Yeah. Gosh, dude. And then, like, I'm pretty sure you can drown if you try to swim out of your house. If the rain's heavy enough, like, you can be out of the water but still drown. Like, I think that's a thing because there's so much.
Just too much water.
Well, there's wind and it's blowing mist and then rain and it's just like you can't get a good breath.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video of this guy in 140 mile per hour winds taking a dab. Did you see
I saw that video.
There's a couple ones that are going to be memed forever. Holding up a fuck Joe Biden flag. And, 150 mile an hour
Almost
winds.
a Cat 5 hurricane.
Yeah. Shark in the street.
Oh, yeah.
So cool.
I saw that. He was in like 2 inches of water.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Idiot shark.
Yeah.
All you have to do is swim down.
Find a manhole.
Dude, what's really impressive is fucking palm trees. They don't go down.
Nope. They got those thick, girthy.
Palm trees do not go down. They were meant to get hurricaned on.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy. They don't go anywhere, dude. I saw a picture, and all that's left standing is palm trees in Fort Myers.
And they're not even native to there.
Where do those things come from? Do you know?
Probably fucking Africa like everything else.
Yeah. Everything gets stolen from Africa. Dude, you know coffee comes from Yemen? I don't even remember where Yemen's at. It's probably not. I don't know where Yemen's at. But coffee started in Yemen, and then the British stole it. But coffee used to taste completely different, apparently, when it first came out. And it was like cocaine almost. It was like,
right.
And it got dumbed down.
I got a little Brazilian bold bogo at Publix yesterday.
Oh, you got some coffee?
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, some cold brew.
Nice. Dude, cold brew it's the best.
That's the best tasting black.
I like brewing coffee and everything, and it's the process, but no, cold brew is, or nitro brew, anything like that is just, because you can chug it.
Dude, Jose's back from the Central Americas.
Oh, really?
Chips Jose.
How long has he been over there?
I think he was just there for a year.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe more.
In Guatemala?
Yeah, he's down there. I think probably mainly down there.
Yeah.
I was doing back the other day, and he just walked in. I was like,
what? Where have you been? He's crazy, dude. He does all kinds of stuff.
I know. He's awesome. He's an awesome guy.
But, yeah, Hurricane Ian, though, I mean, I feel like we should talk about it more, but there's not much to say. It's like, we don't know. I don't think we really, because I just saw pictures driving back to the house today of I saw some of the worst pictures. It's like, I guess they finally got some pictures out, and it was like, oh shit. Because I usually get on the Snapchat map, and I'll try to find, nothing, dude. Ain't no one snapping.
No power.
Yeah.
No sig.
I saw some pictures, dude, and it legitimately looks like a nuclear bomb. It looks worse than a nuclear bomb went off. It's it's insane. Just everything's flattened, and there's rows of houses, and there's maybe one house left standing, and it's if you were lucky enough to stay and that's your house, then good on you. But if let's say if 5% of the people stayed, so 5% of those houses had people in them, it's dude, I feel like you could die just from freaking out, because it's your house it's not sturdy. It would be us sitting in here, and the roof, half of the roof is caved in, and the walls are all lopsided and stuff.
Right.
It's just staying up based off of gravity alone,
Yeah.
Half the houses are oh my god. I feel like you can die from just having a heart attack, and then
sure.
You're probably gonna die later from the stress.
Yeah,
the
or get
PTSD.
cancer or something.
Yeah, exactly. Cole, he works over at the marina.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed in his house during Ivan, and he has PTSD from it still.
I bet.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't come here.
I know.
I was on the beach, and you could, as it was hitting, you could the day it hit, you could see the literally the very outer band, the very, very, very outer band of the storm. You could see it in the horizon from here, just and it wasn't anything crazy, but it's that's, you could look on the radar, that's it. And just and it's just sunshiny. It's oh my god.
I wanted just a drop of rain.
Yeah.
After putting those sandbags up.
Just something to justify it. Just leave them up. Hurricane season ain't over.
It's not.
It's heating up.
Apparently it's heating up.
It is. It's so weird how that works. I always feel like hurricane season is later in the year than I think it is. Because I always feel in the midsummer, I'm
that seems like hurricane
yeah,
season,
I'm
but it's now
it is. Yeah, it's weird.
Through October, right?
Mm-hmm. It's super weird. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it starts to cool off in October, so you would think they love the hotter, or waters.
Mm-hmm.
Warmer water is what gets them juicing.
Yeah.
But that water stays warm for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Hurricanes are so weird. There's so much cool science stuff in it. Mm-hmm. Brantley came and visited yesterday. He came and said, hey, but our buddy, he's a meteorologist. He actually went up in the Hurricane Hunter airplane. He said it was insane. But he was explaining to me that I had like my own little idea of how I thought hurricanes worked. Like I thought it might be true still. I thought they moved to the North Pole because of the rotation of the Earth. But he was telling me part of the reason that they go north is because they're literally getting pulled by the North Pole. Like the magnetism is pulling it up. Well, I was like, what? That's just kind of crazy to me.
What?
So yeah, it's going up, it's getting pulled up, and then I guess the rotation is what comes from the rotation of the Earth. But it's going up, and then you got high pressure systems that is kind of like a game of what's the game where you like drop the ball and it goes through the little
yeah.
It's like that, but opposite. It's like getting blocked by all these different pressure systems. So it's just like it's got to find the path of least resistance to get to the North Pole.
So someone was saying on TV that because like we have the jet stream, and because it was dipping like that is a reason why it started to come north.
It saved
instead
our
of
ass.
it just going straight across.
Yeah. Oh, you mean that's the reason it started shooting?
Yeah, that's what I thought someone was saying. Like the more the more the jet stream is dipping, the more it goes towards it.
Interesting.
I don't know why that would be.
I don't know.
I would think that would be opposite.
I know we just had I guess from y'all it's a different angle. We had the low pressure system, but Florida's down here, and California's over here. The low pressure system was coming in like this, and it literally just like, it was coming here towards us.
Pushed it off.
It just said, nope. Because you could see, if you look at like pictures of it, there's a huge, it almost looks like the Red Wings logo. You know what that logo looks like? It almost looks like that because it's this huge wing coming off of it, and you can just see the pressure system just sucking it out. It's pretty cool. I love that stuff. I feel like
now it's back out into the Atlantic, regaining power, and then just going to fuck the Carolinas.
I know, as a hurricane.
As a hurricane again.
And we had
almost Cat 5, went through Florida, tropical storm, back to the Atlantic just to become a hurricane again, and is now going to bust some ass.
That's how you know it's a strong one, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus. And a hurricane just hit Canada. Remember that? The one before this one, it hit.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Cat 2. I don't know how bad it was, but I think it was a Cat 2. I don't know how bad the damage was, though. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, well, if no one's around when the tree falls, did it happen?
Did it even happen? Nope. I bet more people evacuated for that than they did for Ian.
Oh, for sure. Because it hasn't happened in 30,000 years. No, God.
Yeah, dude. It's funny how like every Floridian too is like above average intelligence when it comes to weather, but then we also like we know how strong they are, but we're like, I'm not leaving. Like,
yeah,
I don't care.
Do you remember over a year ago, Brantley was sitting right there, and he was telling us that with how like just the climate is evolving, we'll say that. He said there's gonna be way less hurricanes, but the ones that do form are gonna be way stronger.
I remember that. He called it.
He called it.
He has never ever gotten a wrong like estimate when I've asked him, because I'll ask him stuff. I don't do it anymore because of how he's
a busy boy. Yeah.
But Brantley Kike Weather, though, if you want to follow him on Twitter, like back when I used to ask him all the time, he'd be like, I don't know yet, wait a second. Like he wouldn't give me an answer until like he had more info, and then he'd be like, all right, this is probably what it's going to do.
Yeah, he's never acting like he knows shit when he doesn't know.
Yeah, he'd be like, this is what I think it's probably going to do.
Yeah.
And it almost always will do what he says. I'm like, oh, holy shit. He went to that Florida State weather program. I guess that's one of the best in the world. Mm-hmm. He just got his master's, too.
Good for you, Brantley. So, as you know, I've been watching a lot of House of Cards.
Yeah.
I fall asleep to it, in fact, every night.
It's a fantastic show.
Which is just like, there's something to that when you fall asleep. Like you're awake and then go into your slumber with Kevin Spacey on your mind.
Yeah. Very comforting.
And I've just been looking at kids a little different. I'm just kidding. I'm here to defend him, actually.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. I think. So he's never been actually prosecuted in court. Like he's never been proven guilty.
It's allegations.
This whole time. It's all allegations. But apparently he did have to pay $31 million
Oh my gosh.
for going against a policy in the workplace.
31 million.
31 mils.
What did he do? Did he?
I think I don't know.
Did he bring
But
a bomb to work?
It was a sexual harassment type thing. I believe it was against that. So I guess for a few years he's been doing this thing where he'll release a video on like Christmas Eve.
Okay. Please tell me he's dressed as a little elf.
It looks good. It looks good. He released one called "Kill Him with Kindness." And it's interesting video. I love watching him. I think everybody does, but a lot of people hate him because of these allegations or whatever.
Yeah.
A few days after he released the "Kill Him with Kindness" video, a witness mysteriously was killed or went missing. Like a key witness in the case.
So Frank Underwood came out.
And then apparently a few have been or mysteriously died that are all involved in these cases.
What? So do you think that's just coincidence, or do you think he was doing stuff so bad that he was like, I can either try to deal with it in court or I can just kill him? You know.
There's no telling when you have that kind of money, dude.
Yeah.
Like there's just no telling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you give some random dude who was ex-military, here's $1 million, deal with this. Like what are they gonna? I don't know.
He might have stayed in his house during Ivan, and he just needs to get it all out. You know?
Yeah. It took me a second. Damn.
But he released another video last year. And he started out...
Slit their throats with kindness.
He started out as Frank Underwood.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, what would Christmas be without a video from me? Sitting on this bench and says that twice. And then he grabs the camera, then walks and speaks in his normal voice.
Yeah.
And just talks about, like, people have been reaching out to him that are going through tough times. And he was saying, like, it gets better, all this shit. I hope he's not a psychopath.
Yeah.
But...
anyone who's a famous actor.
Anyone who is that good. To me, he shits on DiCaprio. He's the best actor of all time.
He's good. He's very good. I haven't seen enough of his movie. I've seen House of Cards and I've seen... Is he in Seven?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen that. And he was phenomenal in that.
There's a few more in that. 90s. I think he won his first Academy Award in 99, and then early 2000s there was 3 or 4 movies that he won like Best Supporting Actor and a few other things.
And now, is he gay? Because the allegations are mostly from men, right?
No? Yeah, boys. But yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Apparently, I was reading some comments and shit, and people are like, anyone gonna talk about the fucking parents who let this 14-year-old kid go to an adult party unsupervised?
In Hollywood? Yeah. Gosh.
I'm like, yeah. Less serious than if this actually happened, but also you're not, all avenues should be traveled. You know?
If you want to make it in this town.
Yeah. Shit, dude.
That's probably pretty common over there.
Oh my god! Before I forget, it's got to be, dude. Not for Kevin though. You know Caleb Presley? He does Sunday Conversation on Barstool.
Oh, did he
mustache, long hair?
He helped Theo Vaughn dump the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So he is fucking hilarious.
He's real. I love that guy.
He's like one of the funniest people ever. Mm-hmm. He was telling this story on a podcast, dude. I forget. He was living in Boca, I think, at the time, and he was supposed to be watching his friend's dog while he was like in the gym.
Yeah.
And instead, he was just swimming in the pool, and he started hearing this, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Got out of the pool, ran over, and it's just like a Boca lady, like old lady with a small poodle or something.
Yeah.
And I think it was a pit bull, like a big dog, like 100-pound dog, and it's just fucking this other dog up.
Oh
and
shit!
He's like, "Fuck, I gotta do something." Like in his board shorts, grabs the dog off of him, gets bit by the poodle. Ends up having to go in and get like shots and stuff to make sure he's all good. And I don't know how long this was after, but it might have been pretty recent after this happened. He was going to fly somewhere, and he was in the airport in Florida, and he took a little bit of an edible. Just, it's flying. Like I always drink. I can't do edibles on planes because it scares me too much. But it's more of like a depressing guy.
Yeah.
And it's starting to kick in, and this like TSA Fed with a dog comes up to him. It's just like, hey, excuse me, sir, can you come here for a sec?
Nope.
And he's like, sure. Like, that's great. Just, dude, I'm butchering it. How he tells his story is so fucking funny. It's ridiculous.
He doesn't have much expressions. It's really
dude,
funny.
and his like perfect little amount of Southern accent. No, dude, I think he's the funniest human being alive. Anyways, he's like, so this cop says, we're testing these dogs, like how good they are, so they can like, be ready, like on the force. Like this is their training. We're going to put this thing in your pocket. We're not telling anybody. And you're going to walk back through TSA. And it smells exactly like a bomb. And we're going to see how these dogs react and see if they catch you. So he's fully blasted on an edible. Had just been attacked by a dog like the week prior. And they tell no one. There's like 100 people in the TSA line. And he has to walk through knowing he's about to get assaulted by a dog again.
Sure. I can do that.
How fucking ridiculous is that?
That sucks. I bet.
Oh, so funny, dude.
I wonder if they looked at him and they're like, "Let's do that guy."
Yeah.
He's just, yeah, I can do that. Like this guy's harmless.
Yeah, I said the dogs did good. He didn't get like fucked up by him, but.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No, yeah,
like,
he had just gotten attacked by a dog.
Like,
and he's like, oh, perfect. And I'm baked.
Yeah, like what if the dog's like a newer dog?
Exactly.
And it's just holy crap.
Yeah, so funny, dude.
Dude, speaking about those dogs, I found out the other day those dogs have to live somewhere. Like all these specialty trained dogs to attack people and stuff. So I found out like you can't be all lovey-lovey on those dogs. The guys that own them, they have to like constantly be like very stern with them. Like if the dog jumps on the couch, they have to get they can't pet them and be lovey because they have so much wolf alpha gene in them or something that they start thinking they're head of the pack so they can do whatever they want, they'll attack your owner. Like if the owner's like come do this or like tries to grab them, it'll just start freaking out. Like, I'm the alpha. So they have to constantly like be like they can't pet it too much, and they have to constantly be like do this, do that, like whatever. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
they're just weird. Hardwired. Gosh, old puppy dogs. It's funny to think that little poor Chihuahuas have that hardwired in them too, and they're always getting loved on.
Those fucking assholes.
They're like I am the alpha.
They look so stupid when they get mad.
Yeah. Like look at yourself. Teacup.
Just think about just punting one. Oh, that made me think. Did I tell the story on here about how the construction worker that was working for us at the house we first moved into when I moved here? Mm-hmm. And we had that pretty much pet duck.
Yeah.
Did I tell that on here?
Did you punt it?
Yeah, he punted it, the raccoon.
What?
I'll just tell it because maybe you don't remember and maybe I haven't told it on here. So
I was thinking of a different story. You've never told this.
So we bought this house 2 weeks before Ivan hit, which is funny because we're like, my parents were deciding where to live forever for like 10 years. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, okay, we like Pensacola. We're just going to do it. So they buy this house that only gets hurricanes like once every 10 years at the time.
Yeah.
And then we just boom Ivan 2 weeks after we bought it, then Dennis the next year, which is hilarious. So we're coming down for spring breaks and stuff. To see how it's getting fixed up. We brought construction workers that we knew from Oregon, like flew them down to work on the house and everything. And there's this one guy, interesting guy, had just gotten his girlfriend's name tattooed on his neck.
Yeah.
Just freshy.
Nice.
I guess Freddie got brought in from the cane, found solace in our little area, and it was literally like you could pet him and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was the coolest thing ever. So they were sleeping one night. I can't remember this guy's name, but he heard Freddie just freaking out in the backyard. Huh. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Mm-hmm. Goes outside, and a raccoon had Freddie around the neck. And he just, no thought, went and just punted the raccoon like 50 feet.
damn.
He's like, yeah, man, just fuck that thing up.
I wonder.
And Freddie was good.
Damn, good for him. I wonder if that I don't think I would do that. Raccoons scare me. Those things are vicious, bro.
Oh, that one we caught in 30 minutes.
We set the small animal trap out. We had a possum problem under the grill. It liked to live in it. So I went and got a small animal catcher thing with the little lever trap. Set it out there, and I was telling you, I was on the couch or something. I was like, I set it out, and then we hear outside.
It was out there for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Like I was like, I just set it up. Got a little. They make a weird like thing. I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
But it's scary because they're so cute, and you walk up to it, and then it just turns into the devil.
They're so funny, dude. Like when they're domesticated, because they have hands and they just fucking pick stuff up.
Yeah. Apparently they're like having a toddler because they'll get into everything and throw stuff like just crazy stuff.
That would be cool to have one. Mm-hmm. What kind of diseases do those things carry?
Rabies. I think that's the big one.
All rabies, huh?
Yeah.
Rabies.
And then they eat trash, so whatever.
Trichinosis.
Trashinosis.
Trashinosis. People eat raccoons.
I ate a raccoon one time, or I ate a piece of raccoon meat one time, and I spit it out. It tasted like it was like pork flavored rubber, kinda.
Oh.
It was gross. I mean, it was disgusting, but yeah, people eat them. That's worst case scenario there. If you're eating raccoons.
Would you rather eat squirrel?
Yeah. Oh, squirrel's good. I'll tear up some squirrel.
Didn't you eat squirrel nuts in front of me?
No, I ate squirrel in front of you when I killed the one at the house and ate a piece of it. By itself, it's not that good, but you wanna cook the squirrel and you wanna mix it with rice and butter, and it's pretty tasty. It's like dark chicken meat. It's good stuff.
Maybe I'll try it one of these days.
One of these days, we'll go kill one. One thing that I want to talk about that I've heard only Americans do this, but I think everyone should do it, is talking to strangers. Why is talking to strangers so frowned upon everywhere else in the world, including here? Some people don't do it. Like, some people are scared to do it.
Just as far as like, yeah, some people find it to be like, why be invasive?
Yeah, I don't know why they think it's weird. Well, yes.
It's not weird in the South
Now
compared to like anywhere else.
No, I think here, like specifically right here, it's very, very common.
Yeah.
But I bring this up because I was at the beach and I was in the lifeguard tower, and this lady kept coming up she had like 4 or 5 kids. She kept coming up to get the jellyfish spray, and I was talking to her. Obviously from Eastern Europe or Russia. Very thick accent. It's like, it's a very identifiable accent.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't ask her. So she came up 3 or 4 times. She came back like a 5th time. And I was like, all right, like, I had already struck up a few conversations with her. It's like, I'm going to ask her where she's from. And it's just like, I was like, hey, like, if you don't mind me asking, like, where are you from? And she's just like obviously sat there and thought for a minute. And she's like, Missouri. And then she's like, we moved there from California. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I just didn't push the agenda. But, like, it was just because, like, I had tried to strike up other conversations with her, and she was, like, kind of, you could tell she was being nice and answering, but, like, being very dismissive. And I was like, why is that so frowned upon? And then also, we're going to have a lot of people probably moving here from Russia in like, Eastern Europe. Probably in the next couple of years. They're already moving here now. It's like, if you're listening and you're from there, if someone, especially in the South, asks, they don't care. They're not asking because they like are gonna
fuck Russia. Maybe that's what she was scared about.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, I don't care. Like, I know you're not in the Russian government. You're not Vladimir Putin, dude. Like, I'm genuinely asking.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I want to ask her like what the situation's like. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, because I read the news. And what you hear in the news is like, that's a primary source. She's a primary source of what's going on.
Right.
But it's like, let me know. Because when you do that and you're from a different country, no one's here is suspicious of you. But when you do that, then it's like, oh, why did
Now I am.
Why did you just lie about it?
Yeah.
Like, obviously you're not from Missouri. Fucking Huckleberry Finn. Jesus. I don't know. Yeah, two things. Talking to strangers is fine. More people should do it. And if you're not from the United States and someone asks you, I guarantee you they don't care. Like, they're not going to scold you. They're genuinely curious, and they want to ask you stuff about your homeland. That's the whole thing.
It's just not common.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I was just like, why? Like, what? And it's sad. It's like, why do you feel ashamed of where you're from? You shouldn't feel like that.
Yeah.
You know? It's just, it irked me
Yeah.
a little bit. Not mad at her. I'm just mad at the whole,
Right.
dogma. Also, if someone says they're from Moldova, that means they're from Russia. I figured that out.
Noted. Sometimes I'll be like stoked to say that I'm from Portland, but sometimes I won't say it.
Really? I love telling people I'm from Florida. It's so fun, especially when you're like out of the country. Like, I'm from Florida. They're like, oh shit.
I know that's
You're
best.
fucking crazy.
I always say Florida when we're out of the country.
Yeah.
It's like weird. You can speak.
Yeah. Where's your pet gator at?
Yeah.
TSA took them. It is kind of true, though. People from Florida are pretty crazy. If you put me and you in a room with other people from the United States, we would be acting like the craziest people after a while, I'm sure. Or we would be the least reserved, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's...
Which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, no, it is. And I think that's across the board with most people from Florida. Just looking around like, gotta talk about something. Someone needs to talk to me right now.
The news fucks us just because it's always Florida man.
Yeah.
And then, but I think the other side of it is people are just jealous that it's so fucking beautiful here.
Yeah, it's sick. Florida's dope, dude. And it's
dope.
It's huge.
Yeah.
The state is massive. Like, if you drive from here to Miami, it's like 12 hours, 11 hours. You
get to fucking New Mexico in that amount of time.
Yeah, people don't think about it. We got a lot of culture here in Florida. Florida.
Yeah, fucking 13% of our state, the English isn't even the first language.
No. It's crazy. Dude, the United States is becoming more and more they're expecting it to be like Latinos are going to be like the number one ethnic group here. Not too long.
Really?
Which is fine. I like ethnic Latino people.
They like to party.
Yeah. We like the same beers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we love their beers.
What else did I have? It's boring. The chess thing, Magnus Carlsen, he officially put out a letter saying the guy cheated, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the pipeline in Russia. You see that? You remember the whole pipeline thing with Russia shutting it out? So off of the coast of Denmark, there was it exploded. And so there's this huge controversy now. Russia's saying we didn't do it. Whoever did it is a terrorist attack. And then the rest of the world is like, no, you guys obviously did that. But I don't know. It's just adding to the whole system.
More to unfold there.
Yeah, it's just like every day it's like there's breaking news of this world-changing event. And eventually it's just like, okay. Like, we're going to get to the point where it's like, like a nuke. They actually dropped a nuke. Big deal. You know? It's just like something every day. Some world-changing
It's weird
event.
that, Florida just got destroyed by an historical hurricane, and I still saw a headline about Russia today.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Maybe bring some awareness down there. They could probably use some help.
Yeah. Yeah, that storm was more powerful.
Those people are, paying taxes here.
Yeah. That actually is affecting the economy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the storm. I wonder how many nukes it would take to replicate the devastation of that storm.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe just one.
At
but
least.
if fucking one's comparable, that's insane.
That's a lot. That's a nuke.
Yeah, it's a nuke. Florida's got nuked. Mm-hmm. Title of the episode.
Yep. Florida got nuked.
Thanks, Putin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably fucking sent it over here.
Yeah, that bastard.
Anyways, we covered a good bit.
Yeah, we did.
That's great. There's just one more thing.
Oh my God.
So they came out with a new chip. The 2022. If you don't remember, what episode was that? Like 13 or something?
I don't know.
Pooley conquered the Pakui one chip challenge. Seriously, no reaction. Didn't we have you didn't even do it at the end of the episode, really?
No,
like
we started the episode.
Yeah, you did a whole episode after doing this. People go to the fucking hospital.
Oh, God, dude.
So this is obviously a surprise to Pooley, and I'm not gonna make him do it. But it's a real deal. It's unopened, and
here's the thing.
He might just do it for you guys real quick.
No. Here's the thing. Let me see that. Let me see the thing, because I remember from last year. I've seen a video of people doing this. Okay, here's my out. I promise I will do it next episode at the beginning of the episode, because I'm not sissing out because of this right here. Because we have to do an hour-long episode, and I will eat this and I will not react, and I will last an hour without drinking anything.
Explain to them the
Okay, this is why I'm sissing out. So they can see. The rules have changed this year. How long can you last before you short circuit? 1 minute. So this is how long you can last without eating or drinking anything. Eating or drinking anything for relief. 1 minute, you're powerless. 10 minutes, you're powerful. 30 minutes, you're supercharged. 1 hour, you're invincible. I'm here to say I'm invincible. I can't.
You are.
Here's the thing. I can't eat this, and then I'm gonna drink stuff right after we turn the cameras off if we do it. That's the thing.
Right.
And it really hurts your stomach and all this stuff.
Yeah,
I will
it's
do
something
it.
to prep for.
I promise I will do it.
It was just in case,
episode.
you were just give it to me. I was gonna bring it up.
No, I'm not. I need to prepare.
Okay, folks. Well, you heard it.
1 hour.
Next episode is 1 week from now. Pooley's gonna become officially invincible, and we're gonna tag the fuck out of these people and ask them why they won't bring something hotter.
Yeah, they need to send me an actual hot chip.
Yeah. Idiots. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Please please subscribe, please comment. We're twice a week.
And let's have a chat. I got the hiccups from thinking about eating that.